Hi guys, so I just want to run you through a really quick process that I use to turn things around, remove cords, deal with negative issues or things that are cropping up. So I'm actually down here at the stream, and you can see the rocks and you can see the water and you can see the rocks are being buffed, and that with the flow, basically each rock is coming in contact with the water, and that's what kind of shapes it. And then once it leaves, it still has that water residue. So we're no different. We're being buffed constantly. We're growing. We're learning in life lessons, and so this is all part of the process of life. So I just want to walk you guys through a process of helping to switch something from a negative experience to a positive, and to gaining back your own power, and to removing cords. So to start with, for one thing, whatever the situation is, like it's a relationship, and we've all had relationships. We've had breakups, we've had people break up with us. Whatever the relationship is, it could be that you're in a current one and that person's driving you crazy. Whatever the relationship is, basically all you need to do is just take it, and you're thinking about it, it's been driving you crazy, so right now you have it stored in your mind, right? So you have the relationship stored in your mind, and you're like, oh, it's driving me crazy. I don't like it. I don't know what to do. What I want you to do is I want you to imagine whoever that person is, and you've got basically, because again, we're all energy, you've got a cord attached to that person, and it's driving you crazy. And so you have this cord, and it's attached to you, and it's driving you crazy. So you have this person in your mind, and you know what the situation is. And I want you to do is I want you to take it down, this whole situation, think about it, and take it down into your core. And as you take it down into your core, I want you to look at this situation, and whatever it is, I want you to basically look at it with a place of empowerment. So like, say it's someone and they are, I don't know, they can't do anything right. They're driving you crazy. They're bossy. It's just basically you looking at the situation and thinking about it and being like, you know what? That person's not in control of me or whatever's going on. I'm in control of me and what's going on. So you sit and you think about it a little bit more, and you just think about how you can take back your power and take back the control of your life. So you're sitting there and you're thinking about it, and as you're visualizing it, just start to visualize yourself as like Wonder Woman, or like Thor, or maybe a tough archangel, who's like a warrior kind of angel, or just a warrior itself. And you start taking back your power, and you're like, you know what? I don't have to be triggered. I don't have to be upset about this. Like, I realize what the situation is, but I'm the one who has control of it. I'm the one who controls how I react. So you start taking back your power, and you visualize yourself as empowered. And once you can visualize that, whether, like I said, you have yourself have wings or a superhero or whatever it is, then I want you to take that feeling, and I want you to take it up to your heart center. So you take it up to your heart center, and you're thinking about it. And from here, what I want you to do is I want you to realize that with everything that happens with every person that's in our life, there's always things that are happening that are life lessons. So for instance, say it's a relationship, and maybe it's an ex, and you're like, oh, this person's driving me crazy. But then you think about, I'm really thankful that I met this person, because otherwise I wouldn't have met such and such friends, or I wouldn't maybe have kids together. So you say, I'm thankful I met this person, because otherwise I wouldn't have kids with this person. Or you're like, I'm really thankful for this person because, maybe they took you places you've never been before, and you got to experience a different life with them. But you start looking for the positive that you got from it, because obviously you liked this person at one time, and you did have good experiences with them. Maybe you tried different foods, whatever it is. So you look at it like that. Whatever it is that's positive, you go ahead and you take that. And you start looking at it, and you start filling your heart up with hearts. So you think about the good, you think about the good, you think about the good, and you fill yourself up with hearts. Think about good, think about good, think about good, fill it up with hearts. Once your heart is so full of these little hearts, I want you to open up the door, and you're still attached to this person, right? But what you do is you have these hearts that are just like overflowing, and they just shoot out, and they just shoot out, and you're like, you know what? Thank you. Thank you that I got to learn that. Thank you that I got to go eat there. Thank you that I got to meet these people because of that person. Thank you that they taught me that I'm stronger than I thought. Thank you that they taught me that's not the person I want to be. Whatever it is, you just keep thank you, thank you, thank you, and you're just shooting little hearts. And at this point, you can either just shoot little hearts at them, or even if you want to, you can shoot the hearts, and then you can actually go ahead and release that cord. Just cut it and release it and let that person go. Let that feeling go, let that person go. Just sit there and feel that the fullness of your heart, and feel the gratitude in your heart, but also knowing that you understand why you had that person in your life, you understand why you met them, and it's okay, and that you can let it go. You can let it go. So that's kind of how I turn things from a negative to a positive, flipping the light switch, and also letting go of things that no longer serve me, like things I don't need to worry about, things I don't want to think about, things that I no longer need. So hopefully this has helped you guys, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and we'll see you later. Bye.